Welcome, Yassas Yasu, and hello, amigos of Pafos FC. I am Amigo Darren, your host of the only podcast where Pafos isn't just a club, it's a way of life. Today, we are looking at the match between Aradippou, Omonia Aradippou, currently 13th, with Pafos FC in 10th place. It promises to be a great matchup, to say the least. So grab your snacks, settle in, and let's get ready for some football action. Omonia Aradippou, a newly strengthened side. The average age is 23 years old. One of the youngest squads in the Cypriot League. They have brought in Rasmus Thelander and Andreas Nicolaou for defensive cover and Konstantinos Pantelli to add depth. They're hoping for good things tonight. However, last year's stories still echoes, conceding too many goals and not scoring enough. Now let's have a look at Pafos FC. Reigning champions of Cyprus. Hold on a minute. I've got to say that again. Reigning champions of Cyprus and scoring goals for fun last season and great defensive abilities. But undone by Apollon last week. So we really need to perform like we did defensively at Olympiakos in Greece in the Champions League and increase our attacking prowess for tonight's match. Here's a little fun fact for you. Pafos FC only established 11 years ago, founded in 2014, while Omonia Aradippou, that club dates back to 1929. But history alone does not win games. Omonia Aradippou won't like me saying this, their fans, I'm sure, but their defence is usually softer than a block of halloumi left out in the sun. They do have some players to note, though. Carlos Picot, João Sidonio, both Portuguese and full of flair. Lucas Saka and Georgios Papacharalambous, they're both local talents that are stepping up into the team. And a bit of veteran leadership comes from the new signings like Thelander, who bring in big match experience for the Omonia Aradippou team. But here's the most important stat. Last season, they conceded close to 2 goals per game. And unless their back line transforms substantially, they're going to struggle against Pafos FC's firepower. That said, credit to their fans, because they're noisy, very colourful, and it's one of the toughest small grounds for teams to visit in the Cypriot League and to go there and get a result. Now to the good stuff. Our team, the Blue Knights, our champions. Pafos went into the start of the season knowing we were without Tankovic and Gyro. Gyro left before Tankovic, but 2 big contributors to our attacking ability. But fear not, we've reloaded. Up front, Anderson Silva, the big, strong Brazilian lad. Last season's top scorer, now committed, signing to 2028 with Pafos FC. Alongside him, new signing that's come in, Landry Di Matta. We didn't see a lot of him in the Champions League game because circumstances changed very quickly and things had to be moved around and changed. So hopefully tonight he might be able to step up and step in. Also there in the attack, Orsic. He's got a lot of experience, especially with big games, and we can't leave him out. Jar, the man that steps up and scores goals when Pafos FC need it. Not forgetting as well that we've got Basu Amina, who scored the amazing overhead kick. We all remember that one. And that's certainly for the Pafos attacking squad. That's depth, goals and flair. Midfield, we are stacked. I mean, we've got plenty. Dragomir, Quinar, Sima, Sunic, Aradippou, who's the new signing 20-year-old, and Pepe, all a blend of creativity and steel. And now, not forgetting to mention, since we brought up steel, David Luiz, the king of chaos and charisma. Signed till 2027, bringing Champions League experience. And alongside him, Lucassen, Goldar, Langer, Bruno, Correa and Peleas, all players who can step up and get us a result tonight. When you look at this squad, it's got real depth of talent and it has the ability to beat most teams on their day. And I say that without any thought of anything else. So to compare, Pafos FC averaged nearly 2 goals a game, inclusive of their Champions League match stats. Omonia Aradippou averaged just over 1 goal. Defensively, Pafos FC concede around half a goal a game. Half a goal a game. How many times have we ever seen half a goal going? I don't know, but that's the stats and that's the way they write it up. Half a goal. Omonia Aradippou almost concede 2 goals a game. Historically, Pafos FC have dominated the head-to-head in these two teams in the last 20 games. Pafos FC have won 16 times to Omonia Aradippou's 3. Now, I remember saying something very similar about Apollon not too long ago, and it kind of came up and bit me where I shouldn't be bitten because we lost that game. However, I'm quietly confident that this is going to be a resounding victory. Predictions then? Well, I think we've got to expect a bit of a scrappy game, but I think it's going to be 2-1 to the champions. I think Amigo Les has told me his prediction already, and he's going to go for a 3-1 to Pafos FC. Chiquita, 2-0, she's saying. And Amigo Dave, I think, is going to be looking at a 1-0. So for that, we've got to remember as well, and just so that you remember, another little strange fact, that both the regions are famous for halloumi cheese. So, hey, forget El Clasico. This is going to be known as El Halloumico. And there's nothing cheesier than that. So, this is Amigo Darren signing off, and we will see you after the match for a debrief. That said and done, don't forget to put a like and a comment on your predicted score and subscribe. And hey, I might even mention you. So until later, amigos, Pame Pafos! Take care.